Hello, everyone. Welcome
Mm.
back to to our Cerberus Seers game, where we are playing V5 Vampire the Masquerade. Does anybody want to try and give a recap of what nonsense happened last time?
I was chasing down a dude.
I was dying and unconscious.
That was a player. Matthew, on the other hand, was the one that was dying
That's true.
I just got shot with a shotgun with some kind of dragon fire cartridge in it.
at point
Maybe
blank
partially
range.
blown up. I mean, there was a van roof between me and it. I had some cover.
Metal shrapnel added for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we left off with the group trying to investigate and react to the fallout that was the explosion at D-Day, Betty's club. In the aftermath, Betty took off chasing after one vehicle that looked kind of sus to her. It had no tags or anything on it. There were two people in there. She chased after them. Upon confronting them, one of them immediately offed himself using some kind of capsule in his mouth. And the other one kind of spilled some information, but also Betty kind of gave some information to him as well. She let him go, but she did have some one of her staff members follow the guy. Um, Meanwhile, Matthew saw in this explosion that Lily, Husk's daughter, and the PI that has been following Siobhan, Matthew's ghoul, were both taken from this explosion by some person in a van. Matthew chased them down, and then due to some wild shenanigans, including animalism and sheer dumb luck, Leon and Husk managed to catch up to Matthew. They stopped the van, beat the driver to a pulp after he almost blasted Matthew into oblivion, and rescued the girls. And I believe we left off with all of you dragging yourselves back to Rasmus's to fall into day sleep.
Yeah, there
Uh,
was some conversation there. A little bit of talk.
there was a little conversation there, yeah.
We learn more about Matthew's history with Siobhan and the cop,
That's right, yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
one or
That
both
this
of which
Davies
might be some
fellow,
trouble.
yeah, this Davies fellow has some history with Shaban and therefore with Matthew, and Matthew does not like him, apparently, at least it
Oh, that's
seems.
right. And then JJ came up with like the most mob boss sounding plan to kill a person that I've ever heard in my life, which I believe was put him in a car, drive the car into the Chesapeake, wait for him to drown, walk out of the water.
JJ is starting to resemble some people that Matthew maybe knew in his former life.
Like,
Wait,
holy shit.
Matthew might be
Mm.
slightly concerned for JJ.
Mm.
Also, Poppy and Matthew had a conversation while she kind of helped clean him up since he is a right mess.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
Um,
look like a
yeah.
potato that's been too long in the oven.
Oh, I look like somebody that was racing their motorcycle without any kind of protection or
Yeah,
and
while
then
wearing a bikini.
yeah.
We're join the club.
I mean, I think there was a joke made that Matthew resembles Betty a little bit more at the moment.
Yeah, whatever. She's a
Um,
gorgeous bitch, all right? Regardless.
it's true. I know Husk put Lily in his usual room and was planning to sleep maybe on the floor or on the couch. Matthew decided to sleep on the floor in the room in his room where Siobhan is unconscious in the bed. That's what I
Mm.
remember. It's fine.
All right. Oh, everybody's sleeping.
Yeah.
Except for JJ.
Except for JJ.
So what's JJ want to do?
Who's on a marker? No. Um, he, pers- um, what the hell? First thing he does is he sends a text to the, Duskborn, group chat kind of thing, using coded language to let everybody know that, SI have been spotted and that we need an emergency meeting for around 2 in the afternoon, at the usual. Um, once he does that, he go and get some medical supplies. Or sleeping with us, he's sodium pentothal, saline solution,
Too many
all
doctors
that kind of jazz. Oh,
in this
man, that's
group.
unstable.
Yeah, so
You
I
all
got
heard what
that.
I was saying?
We got that you are sending a coded text to set up a meeting with the Thin Bloods and the Ghouls, and then that you were going to pick up some kind of medical supplies.
I'm gonna attempt to switch networks real quick to fix things up. Let's do it. And I was getting various medical supplies to for the people because we have one human who's basically what's the word seen better days. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I believe in addition to leaving Siobhan in Matthew's room at the Haven and Lily in Husk's room at the Haven, the driver of the vehicle, this old man, um, was locked in what used to be a supply closet, but then once turned into an interrogation chamber. I don't recall for who, but it was.
Oh yeah, who was in there?
Was it was oh shit, Kevin dropped. Was it not Balthazar? Darius?
Oh, his the person we took from the music shop, right? The basement.
Hmm. I think so, yeah.
Kev.
Yep, you're back.
Back for now?
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, yeah, go get medical supplies because we have 3 humans down here. Um, the one's basically been seen better days, so he probably needs to be hooked up to some stuff in order to make sure he don't just die from, you know, being beat to shit. And I believe Husk didn't want Lily to wake up prematurely, so I will administer some anesthesia style solution to keep her sleeping
Matthew
for a bit.
wouldn't have wanted you to do that. Like if Shaban wakes up,
Well,
hang out.
once you, yeah, if since JJ No Siobhan knows the nose stuff on the inside, he's not going to worry about her as much because you know. So I get that set up. I verify with Phil about the plans to make sure that Heather's body's disappearance will not arouse suspicions. Instead, just some lawsuits against the local crematorium slash
Hmm.
um, funeral home for messing up.
Yeah, he's like honestly,
Um,
it was easier than I was expecting. I feel like having the sample of it probably went a decent amount to that. I don't, you know what? I don't want to know whose idea it was to bring us the toe, but I appreciate it all the same.
yes, we were very towed up.
Oh, that's right. I think Heather is in Poppy's bed.
Yeah, and Poppy's on the couch.
Mhm. Yeah, and when
Um,
you guys got to the Haven, Heather was already in day sleep.
yeah. So I wait a little bit. Yeah, I go once I get everybody set up to where they are at the IVs and the in the bed. I make sure to tie down the old dude using the straps and stuff that a psychiatric hospital would use to keep patients secured.
Makes sense. Okay.
Make
Yeah.
sure nothing happens. I then proceed to go to McDonald's and get a breakfast meal with coffee and orange juice and come back.
Okay. Sounds good.
Uh, I'll get I'll get two orders.
Okay.
Now come back, go into Matthew's room, walk over Matthew's body, and gently wake Siobhan up.
Uh, when you do,
Get back.
she takes a second to rouse, seemingly still sort of feeling the effects of it. And like sort of startles, but doesn't like react overtly wildly.
I
Oh
hand her an
shit. Okay.
OJ and a breakfast sandwich.
Is he gonna wake up from that?
Ooh,
She's pointing at the charred carcass on the floor. That is Matthew.
well, eventually.
Okay. All right.
Uh, Kindred are very remarkable, have a very remarkable ability of healing.
Wait. And she like looks down at her watch.
Come
Are
corporate,
you like a ghoul as well, or
Bitch, please, I'm a neo-human. I'm the better of everyone. Also known as
I don't
Dustborn.
I don't know what any of that means.
Um, think I'm a blade. All their strengths, none of their weaknesses.
Oh, that movie? I think I saw it like once.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
All
there's
right.
three of them. The first two are pretty good. The third one's entertaining, but it kind of lacks a lot of stuff just because they try to cram a bit too much in there with the Dracula subplot and
Okay,
you
okay.
know
Hey,
vampire Pomeranians.
who are you again?
Oh, name's JJ.
Siobhan.
Yes,
She holds her hand out.
I've heard a lot about you. Let us
Hopefully good
take the front
things.
room. I sit down on top of Poppy, then move Poppy's legs. I take Poppy's shoes and socks off and start getting her pedicure. So,
I think we ruled
Siobhan,
that nail polish would stay as it goes on top of the body.
now if you're wondering why my babysitter growing up was Vietnamese
We
and her parents
cannot
owned
go
a
into this again. We cannot keep doing this.
go to nail shops, so I just kind of picked it up because she used to practice on me. But
Mm,
yeah, anyway, I got some questions for you.
yeah.
How do you know this Lily person?
Uh, I just met her tonight. I supposedly she's the one um who's been following me. I didn't really get a chance to get much past introductions, but my assumption is that um Harvey paid her to follow me.
Hmm, she is a private investigator. So you think
Our
you don't have to
internet
say anything?
Sorry, our internet connection died there.
Oh, I'm using my hotspot still.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to call Verizon
Yeah.
or email, whatever. Um,
So,
yeah,
what did you ask her?
yeah. So the stalker cop of yours, does actually think your stalker cop just hired this private investigator to track you down?
I would assume so. I don't know. It seemed like Matthew recognized her. So I don't know if she has like some connection to
Oh
this
yeah,
case as well,
yeah.
or
Funny.
wow. Yeah, my internet connection
Um,
just shit the bed.
what?
Sorry, my internet connection shit the bed. Yeah, go on. You're
Don't
fine.
yeah, double check you're on the right thing. So her name is Lily Husker. She is the daughter of our companion Husk, who happens to be investigating the very murder that her father had investigated, where he got killed and turned into a vampire kind of thing.
Oh,
And we've also been investigating. So
wait,
in
hang
a
on.
cosmic coincidence,
He got turned into a vampire for investigating this thing?
I don't honestly I don't know the details of that. I just know around the same time.
Oh, okay.
Could be two unrelated happenstances, but who knows? Um, so as you can see, there's a coincidence there.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, so when the incident happened, because as you know, something happened at Betty's.
Yeah.
Um, what do you recall? Because there's a guy or two came in and kidnapped you and Lily. Like, what do you recall? Like stuff, you know?
I remember I was talking with Matthew and I don't know that Twinkie ex of his Rook or something. Um and then
Mm,
went out to
I
the
figured
bar
Matthew would
to
like
talk
Twinks.
to um this woman, Lily, I suppose. Um and introduce myself. And not much after I got to the point where she introduced herself and said that she is a PI, everything exploded. Um, I I didn't know where Matthew was. I kind of had been convinced he was gone for a minute there. Um, Still kind of hard to see him coming back from it now, but you say he will, so
Yeah,
um,
Matthew went after the people who kidnapped you and apparently took shotgun fire to the
a
everywhere.
shotgun did that?
Well, with it's called dragon breath or dragon fire rounds. They're just it basically turns a shotgun into a flamethrower. But if
Oh,
you don't use it, if you use it too much or don't take care of it, it like fouls the gun by warping the barrel and then filling it with soot, which makes it more likely not to work in the future. So you have to really take care of your shotguns if you use it. But you know, it's really good against certain things,
good
basically
to know.
everything.
Okay, good to know. Um, I don't remember like a kidnapping. I remember like everything exploded. There were a lot of people. I remember like the bartender sort of like directing us towards the door, and as we were heading out there, I tripped over something, and as Lily was like helping me get up, we saw this other person there that was like gesturing to lead us out of there, and we made it out to the parking lot. And like as soon as we stopped to try and catch our breath, I I felt like something I mean I guess he maybe hit me or like dosed me up with something, but the next thing I remember was waking up here. I have like very vague memories of like being in a van and sort of like rolling around. Um And I did think I heard Matthew's voice for a second, but other than that, like he didn't say anything other than "Come this way. I'm here to help." I mean,
Well, let's go meet the person who kidnapped you.
oh,
Yeah.
honestly, I was kind of expecting him to be a smear on the road after Matthew looked like that. Jesus.
Oh, he was a big bruise, but they managed to hold back and not kill him. So I take her to the room with the guy. He's like, "Do you recognize this individual?"
That's the guy that I saw at um D-Day.
You anything else? Like anything along your investigations into stuff? Past lovers? Someone that Matthew used to beat up? Because the guy is like, I don't know. I don't think JJ knows that he knew who Husk was. Was
I
he?
think Husk might have said that because you guys were like wondering of like, was this a killer? And Husk said like, I don't know who he is, but he knew me.
Yeah,
And there was
apparently he
like
knew
talk of
Husk.
like maybe he had been on the force, maybe he was
Okay,
yeah.
double checking.
Um
Yeah.
she's like the only thing I can think when I was looking information up for Matthew about that phone number that texted Husk the photo. Um I traced it back to a Walmart that had been selling SIM cards to a guy that kind of looks like it could match this description. I mean, like they said, you know, older guy, 60s, white hair.
Hmm.
Don't know if he walks with a limp, but based on how purple he is, I'm guessing he's
Well,
going to
he
be
is
doing
now.
more than that for a
Yeah.
while.
Oh yeah. So that's cool. How do you feel about interrogation and torturing of people?
I don't know that I'm up to that. I'll be perfectly honest. That's kind of a lot, especially it's been a long, long night.
Well,
Are
good
you
news. It's daytime now. Yeah. Well, I was just wondering. So, PI, probably Harvey. How would you feel if that cop guy, Harvey, you said his name was? How would you feel if we made him sleep with the fishes?
are you sure that you haven't known Matthew for a really long time? Because
Well, in order to understand my coterie mates, I have done historical research on their stuff, like World War II documentaries for Betty, mob documentaries and films for Matthew, movies about distant, emotionally cut off individuals who can't really connect with anyone for us, nature documentaries for Leon.
I don't know who half of those people are, but I'm going to take your word for it that those are actually helpful. Um,
You know, some more than others.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I try not to wish pain on other people, but Harvey has been kind of a nightmare for several years now. I don't
Well,
know
if you
for
want,
certain whether or not he's actually responsible for the worst shit that's ever happened to me or not, but
eh, either way, if you want something done, just let old JJ know. I can get things accomplished most people can't.
I'll keep it in mind. I may need it depending on how all of this goes. I imagine. Wait, she had said that, or I got the impression that she was working for Harvey. Do you think Harvey is connected to this like murder investigation as too? Did he actually transfer? I had kind of just assumed that he was here on like vacation or had said fuck it and left the force, but
Well, without talking to Lily, I can't really know, but I'm guessing since she's
is she
a
okay?
PI investi yeah, she's sleeping in the other room.
Oh, okay.
Um, so I'm guessing that it's not really super connected, that Lily, just being a PI, was hired to do searching and investigating you, and that Harvey knew that or saw that she was investigating a cold case, which is a murder
Mm,
investigation, and may have been paying her or helping her with that investigation as a way of getting her to investigate you.
that that sounds like Harvey. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, how do you feel about being a drug addicted slave to Matthew?
What?
You're a ghoul, right? You drink
I mean,
Matthew's blood?
I guess that's what he calls it.
Well, you drink the blood regularly, right? Drink them on tap?
I mean, every month, every couple months or so, or every month. There was a thing a couple months ago where when he first disappeared that things got pretty gnarly and uncomfortable.
Yeah, like a drug addiction. And then whenever Matthew comes up, no matter what Matthew does, says, whatever, you always feel like you have to forgive Matthew and come back to Matthew because there's this strong, almost overwhelming bond of affection and love that doesn't that almost gnaws at your soul, right?
I mean, Matthew is one of my oldest friends. I, are you implying that he's been drugging me? Like with his blood?
That oh, vampire blood is very addictive, my friend. But there is help. Pull out a business card. If you ever feel like you want to go beyond,
What the
Daybreak
fuck does
is just
beyond mean?
if you want to have all the benefits of your lack of aging, enhanced strength and reflexes, but without the crippling addiction to one singular individual.
What do you mean enhanced strength?
You're drinking vampiric blood, you're stronger and faster than a typical human, and you can heal faster. Has no one taught you that?
No,
It's only instinctual kind of thing.
I mean like I knew that I slowed down aging. I probably look about 15 years younger than I actually am, but
Oh, as long as you're regularly drinking, that what they call Vitae, what I call the Riz, um, you'll never age again.
wait, like ever? I thought it was just slowed
Ever.
down.
Nope, you just stop fucking aging. The one problem is once you exceed your maximum age limit and you ever get off of vampire blood, you will immediately age to death.
So when Matthew disappeared for 6 months, it wasn't just that I was in withdrawal. It was I was in withdrawal and then feeling 15 years of aging hitting me at the same time.
Not quite. That kind of thing happens after your natural age. You were
Oh,
just
okay.
kind of everything catching back up with you. So yeah, that's okay. Remember, you gotta your kind has to stick together, forming unions and fighting against, the corporate man in
And
all
where do
areas.
you fall in this? What do you get out of telling me all of Matthew's dirty secrets that he forgot to mention?
Nothing really. I just feel that those like me, the Duskborn and ghouls, are often used as tools and relegated to a very low caste amongst kindred, and as kindred age and just become less humane and human, they start treating people like you less like people and more like toys. And that just doesn't sit right with me.
You think he thinks of me like that?
Possibly not right now. Matthew isn't that old. Matthew's still probably very human, but and a couple centuries, like 400 or 500 years from now.
I I honestly think you're giving him a bit much credit. I don't think he's investing in another couple centuries of based on that. Granted, that's the
Mhm.
worst I've ever seen. Um,
Oh, I'm sure Matthew will learn from Matthew's mistake there. Carry a bucket of water around like you're in Minecraft, so you can just put it out right away. Something.
not sure that would work. You said it was like a flamethrower, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have heard about one one of the thin bloods in my flock. He was gifted with the ability to utilize what we call vampiric disciplines. Most of our kind doesn't, and he has one that makes him exceedingly tough. And I've seen him tank explosions. So I'm sure a full vampire or full kindred who's mastered the blood even more could possibly do that.
Okay. All right.
Some kindred are very tough, like obnoxiously tough. But yeah, but that's how it is. Remember, kindred will not tell you the story of Darth Pelagius the Wise. Um, but anyway, you can still rest. Matthew gave up his bed for you. If you want to rest some more, go home. Up to you. I'm gonna wake this guy up in a few moments and find out what he knows.
You're you're not gonna wait for anybody else, any of the rest of them, or
Nah, they're
there's
just
like
getting
a
my
couple
way.
of you, right?
Yeah, there's like uh 5 or 6 of us down here. Let's count. I take her around. That's Leon. That's Husk. That's Betty. It's Poppy. You know Matthew. Get anyone? Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think as well. Um, I
Here are
mean,
all of our
I
pets. There's the
don't
dog.
mind the big ass snake. He's chill. Or what was the dog's name?
Picasso.
Picasso. That's right.
Oh, that's the main ones. And then there's a few others like there's a guy named Willem who sleeps upstairs or somewhere else. That is Poppy's sire. And then somewhere buried in a very secure vault is a man named is an elder named Rasmus, who we are kind of working for.
I
Don't
think
try
I've
to
heard the
find him.
name before.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, don't try to find him. He's super guarded his stuff. So if any kind of mortal like yourself or whatever tries to find it, your skin would be flayed from your, you know, body and your blood would just be ripped out and used to feed him in the future. Very unpleasant.
Okay. Um, I mean, I think maybe I'll stay here with Matthew. And if you need me or if I need you, I know what room you'll be in. So
Yep. Um, though when the sun goes to set, I would not be in the room with Matthew. Um, you see, when we waken, we stir the blood, stir the riz, you know. And with as injured as Matthew is, there's a possibility that he will wake up ravenously hungry for blood
oh,
just due to the fact that he has to heal. So I would not be there when the sun sets. Um, you can go to instead of the front room, you can play on some of the game systems and stuff. Pretty cool.
okay.
We got Jedi Survivor on the PS5 over there. You can welcome to set up a profile there, you know.
All
Yeah.
right.
So,
Do you happen to have a computer that may be able to help with a little bit of research and
oh yeah, we got there's the family computer over there and the wooden desk thing. And then there's a couple laptops here.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And
thank you, I suppose.
yeah, don't worry about it. There is a small fridge with a little bit of human kibble if you need it. Cereal.
That is terrible. Please never call it that again.
You never heard of baby kibble or doggy kibble? Then there's human kibble.
I I don't think I've seen a baby since I was a baby, so no.
Also, we're on Spring Grove, so there's actually once it opens an amazing small little cafe restaurant up on you just walk out, go up the elevator, walk out and down the street. It's amazing. They have like amazing fucking cheesesteak and fries. Like it is just amazingly surprisingly good for because you think, oh, we're in a hospital, the food's probably not that great. No, this place is that's where the doctors go to eat. So it's great. Like in real life, I actually been there when I worked there, and it's actually great food. But um,
Okay, good to
definitely go
know.
there. Yeah. All right. Well, nice meeting you, Siobhan.
You too. Good luck, I suppose. Happy hunting.
Thank you. And where'd I put that chainsaw? And on that, I walk into the room where the guy is. Start activating some of the stuff to wake him up.
All right.
Wakey, wakey, old man. I look at his card to get his name.
The name on his card is Michael Ambrose.
He said, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I hear the baby kind of freaking out a little.
Do you think we
I
should
need to
take a
take a
quick pause?
yeah, I might want to take a pause before
Okay.
this, see what she'll get.
Hello.
All right, all
Welcome
right,
back from that.
mm, so I go in the room, start putting the hitting the IVs right to wake this guy up, and as he comes in, it's like, "Hey, Michael, Michael,
He just kind of blinks at you for a couple of moments.
would you prefer Mike, Michael, Mick,
Michael's fine.
Callie?" All right, Michael. So, where do you think you currently are?
I'm assuming some kind of underground bunker haven, perhaps. I'd say either near a hospital or you've got access to one.
Hmm, partially correct. So, do we want to play a whole game of being coy with each other, or do we just want to be honest?
I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of game we're playing.
Oh, the typical I say something, you're like, oh no, you got to convince me to tell the truth kind of thing. Right. So, you know that things exist that aren't normal, correct?
I mean, define normal.
Drinking my coffee. Ghosts and goblins and woolies and things like that. Things that bump the night.
I figured that should have been clear when I almost blew a hole in your friend. I assume he was connected with you.
Same time, the amount of time. Yeah.
I didn't hear that bit,
But
sorry.
so you didn't hear me?
My internet
Yeah.
connection is unstable.
Oh, you hear me?
Oh,
maybe,
no.
maybe Cat can't hear you.
Okay, I think I
The
might have
internet's just
smoothed
like
that
you.
now. Okay,
Okay.
fight me.
Yeah, I was saying it's oh, you heard that part. Yeah, Oh, cool, cool. As I'm drinking my coffee, eating my McDonald's. So, why were you kidnapping women?
I mean, they were getting too close to things and getting in the way. Apparently, that Husker girl was too much like her deadbeat dad for her own good.
Hmm, how so? Because like she was getting too close to something? Like, are you like some sort of mass murderer that's evading the police?
Suppose it's more of like has evaded.
Mhm. Well, so you murder women. Is that what you do, or
I mean,
other things?
among
Is
others.
that
I mean,
professional? Is that just a hobby?
it's not just women. Mostly them, yeah, though.
Well, so you're not a misogynistic murderer. You just, you know, I guess that's better than others. So, who's the last person you murdered?
I'm going to assume it was not your friend, considering I feel like you would have been a lot more pissed if that was the case.
Uh, well, you see, technically, as the two of you were engaged in a conflict, it wouldn't be murder. Eh, I'm just being honest. Murder is a very specific type of killing.
Sorry, would have been a duel. What are we calling that?
Self-defense.
Um, I don't exactly know their name, but
Ow. It's the last time you murdered.
um, 2008 or 9, I suppose.
Mm. Have you tried to murder in the last 20 years or so? Or have you given it up?
I mean, I don't know how good you are at math, but 2008 or 9 would be.
Or it's like 2025, my friend.
I didn't hear that. What was that, Kevin?
I was like, it's like 2025, my friend. That 2008 is like 15, 16 years ago.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
No.
Oh, okay. Um, I mean, it's been a minute, a touch out of practice,
Old age, gun doesn't send in hands as well, the knife. Can't
among
get it
other
up to get your
things.
jollies when you murder people.
Among other things. Moving a little slower these days than before.
Yeah. So how do you know Husk exactly? Like, was he investigating the murders that you did, or was he like your BFF on the force? Did you serve in the military together?
I feel like I've answered all the questions. I'm wondering who you are.
Oh,
You're a ghoul, yeah?
I
Or are you one of the
and I bitch. Mhm.
oh, a thin blood then, huh?
No, I'm something more.
Mm,
Something that blurs a line on the future.
mm. Is that so?
Yeah, pretty good future. Um, But yeah, so again, Husk, were you like part of a series of murderers? Do you have like an apprentice that's taking on your murdering?
I feel like that's a couple of different questions there. Do you want to know about Husk or do you want to know
Yeah,
about the person that killed Heather?
hey, we're here for a while, so you can answer multiple questions. So you do know who murdered Heather, so who? Because I never mentioned any names.
I mean, her name was
Oh,
all over the news.
cool. Who killed her? Just eating my sandwich. Or an apple or apple slices.
He's like, that's one story that's not mine to tell.
Ah, so you were in the military, right? According to this,
Yeah.
yeah. What did you do in the military?
I mean, what didn't I do in the military?
It benefits. Ah,
That's fair. You can see
yeah,
that
no,
one actually, like, he actually seems very uncomfortable when you mention that one.
but, um, did you go through like torture resistance training or interrogation countermeasures kind of thing?
Yeah.
So you know what sodium pentothal is, right? Just go over to the IVs and start turning a few on. People call it truth serum. It's not quite truth serum, but it does really make you start telling the truth more so because you're a little bit out of it. Um, so that's gonna make you a little loosen up. Um, because the thing you got to realize is, even though I'm being cordial and friendly right now, I am the one in charge of this thing, and you will be telling me what I want to know. And I'm
Mm.
going to be very kind to you because you are a veteran.
All right.
So, oh, oh, sorry, McDonald's, it sits hard on you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Um, so it's not your story to tell, which would indicate you know a story. So the person who killed Heather, name, address.
Well, the name is Sam. I don't recall the exact address.
Is he like a friend of yours, an apprentice, or just a fellow aficionado of murdering women?
I feel like now is probably a good time for you to give me a roll, Kevin. I'm gonna say
What?
that um I'll say the drug maybe gives him a penalty.
So what do you want me to roll?
Um uh as long as you're not actually hurting him just yet, we'll do manipulation and insight. But that dice pool changes a little bit if you plan on roughing him up.
None at the moment.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, one success.
He got two.
Ah, ah.
Yeah, you can see that he like is definitely feeling it. He's getting a little like droopy-eyed, and he had been like very had like a very strong posture, and is sort of like slumping down a bit more now. I I know him, not super well.
Hmm. Hmm. Good to know. Um, but we'll come back around to that. So when you were going to kidnap those ladies, were you targeting both of them or just one and the other one happened to be
I was most interested in the Husker girl. She was the one that knows the most, but the redhead was right there, so couldn't pass up an easy victim.
there? Uh, so, okay. So go back. How exactly?
Say that one more time.
How do you know Husk exactly? Going back to that question.
Hmm. I don't think we ever actually had the benefit of meeting in person, at least until he landed in my windshield. I
Hmm.
had seen him from afar, knew he was following the case, realized he was the only one that actually knew anything. And then
So
just as things
okay.
started getting good, he vanished on us.
Us. Is that a general us or is that you and
General
a
us.
associate? Oh, so
I
you were the
mean, I'm
one doing
fairly
the
certain his kid hasn't seen him since then.
I don't give a shit about those kids. So you were the one committing the murders that Husk was investigating in the days of the 80s?
He like takes a second, looks around to the room. Yeah, that was me.
Cool. 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 All right. You ever know you know what a lobotomy is?
I've heard the term.
Okay, okay, just make sure. Up here.
I could not hear anything after. Do you know what a lobotomy is? You turned into a robot.
Your in-
Rip.
your internet because most of the things I can hear him.
It's very possibly my internet.
So,
That's what it is in my house. Like at my parents' house, it was always a mess trying to do anything with the
Yeah,
stupid
so I'd say that was definitely probably
there.
my internet.
I was asking if someone took up your modus operandi. Stop.
What was the last of the question? Took up your modus operandi and
in the 80s.
I've shared some secrets of the trade with a friend,
Ooh,
Sam.
Sam Mahan. So this isn't the son of Sam, right? It's a different Sam.
No, it's Sam Hartman.
Sam Hartman. Oh, thank you. What's up with the Raven Feather?
It was a calling card
I'd like.
used by somebody I used to know. Okay, should I pause it? Maybe?
Um,
She's like,
wrong button.
back.
I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do shit. Like, I was like, should I pause the recording? And Zoom crashed on me. So I'm gonna pause the recording
And
and
then
maybe
Zoom was
try
like,
and
yes.
switch to a different Wi-Fi source. All right, where do we leave off?
I was asking him about the Feather and Lenore. Who is Lenore and the Feather? Because they both seem very stereotypical of someone based out of Baltimore.
It was a calling card of someone I once knew. She would use it when she wanted to get my attention, and I wanted hers.
Did she have French tips?
What is, I don't know what that is. Is that a hairstyle?
Never mind. If you have to ask, you don't know the answer. So it's called. It's okay. And this person's name was Lenore, or just you all were obsessed with O?
A little A, little B.
Hmm.
I knew her as Lenore and also big fans of
Poster, which I'm sure he would, if you're still alive, he would love to be called Poster.
the
Um,
so.
eh, so how did you learn about kindred, or as you might call them, vampires? Blah.
I mean, mm, I don't, are you asking me to kiss and tell or you can tell at this point he's definitely getting a little loopy from what you dosed him with.
Yeah. So you slept with a kindred, dated one, wife, cousin wife.
Uh no. The first time that I met them I was fed on and then uh she decided I was useful and made me a ghoul.
Hmm. But not now. You're freed.
Yep. Free to
Killed your
age and die like every other schmuck.
uh, so how do you feel about your time as a ghoul? Were you like happy, dissatisfied? What were your thoughts on your dominator after the blood bond broke?
Your experience one
When
to
she
10.
abandoned me was
Could you fill out the comment and question form? I really appreciate it.
I thought I died when she cut me off.
Hmm.
Only reason I survived is because I fucking joined up and got shipped overseas.
Mm, yeah. Which is
Hard to
good.
focus on craving the blood when you're just trying to survive.
Hmm.
Is it the same for
Understandable.
you? Do you have the same hunger as the rest of them?
I have a more refined hunger. I feed off of the essence of the world in a form of osmosis.
Oh, what is that called? Emotional vampire?
I think you're thinking like psyche vampire, but not quite. I think uh there's a word like I think the people in the Far East call it like chi or dragon lines or something like that. Just feed like that, which is why I'm saying I'm superior to everyone else. So no real cravings, except for this amazing McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
We're not sponsored by McDonald's. It's disgusting.
Ooh, McDonald's.
Good to know. Well, I found out lots of information from you, Matthew, or Michael. Sorry, wrong, my M. I am sick and I'm a little bit dehydrated. I'm okay.
We can say that he probably passes out at this point because what you gave him is actually like an anesthetic. It probably is gonna knock him out.
Yeah, I turned everything down and up so that he's sleeping but not dead.
Okay.
I'm like, then I go out of the room. I'm like, one more task today, but we don't have to roleplay through that. I just warned the Thin Bloods about the SI so that everyone is aware. We have our meeting. That way we can get everybody awake and playing too, other than me. Because I have
All
taken up
right.
enough of the time this session so far.
In fairness,
s-
you had some makeup time from being sick.
so that sounds like everybody should do rouse checks. But before we do, Matthew, you get to be the demonstration to explain how we heal aggravated damage. So, the way to mend aggravated damage, you have to do it while you're in day sleep, and you have to make 3 rouse checks, in addition to the other rouse check that you have to make to wake up. Um, so go ahead and make your 3.
Okay, here we go. First roll, I fail.
Okay, so that's hunger 2 now, I think.
Second roll, I fail.
Okay.
Third roll,
Mm-hmm.
I succeed.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I'm
regardless of how many hunger you gain from this, you do heal 1 point of aggravated damage.
one.
And then to wake up, you need to make another one.
All right, let's see how that goes. Ready? Roll. I
Mhm.
succeed.
Oh, okay. 3 hunger. So everybody else can go ahead and make rouse checks if you'd like.
I would like to point out that from Matthew's room, you hear, fuck.
Also, everybody has painted toes this morning.
You gave us all pedicures?
The funniest thing is that did you put their shoes back on? Because will they notice?
They
I don't
might
think
not.
Matthew had shoes on.
Yeah,
I
who
would-
sleeps in
I
their
would-
shoes?
So
Who sleeps in their shoes?
Husk does.
No?
I
Husk
don't.
sleeps in his shoes?
Yeah.
Or
What a
socks?
freak! Socks?
You gotta, in case someone tries to steal them, you gotta be able to wake up. Somebody can just go yoink and run away.
My
Listen,
I feel like
you'll-
that's definitely happened to Husk a few times.
You learn after the 3rd time.
Oh,
That's fair. I would
Yeah,
also
Husk-
like to point out that after the there's oh fuck, and there's the slamming into the door, which the door almost breaks, and then Matthew throwing it open until he actually lays eyes on Shaban on the computer in this room, and then he stops freaking out.
Hi.
Walk out. Ugh.
JJ, why are my toes painted?
I got bored in the afternoon before bed.
That's an invasion of privacy, you know that, right?
I didn't put it on OnlyFans. You're good.
When Betty points
What does that even mean?
Means you put it on Twitter.
Yes. When Betty points it out, Matthew looks down to see if his toes are painted, notices how completely fucked he still looks, and backpedals into the bedroom, shutting the door because he's looking for some clothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Somebody
So
should probably
everybody,
check on him.
he'll be fine. I found out lots of information from our friend Michael Ambrose in the other room. So when everyone gathers, I can regurgitate everything I just learned.
Have you told Siobhan any of this yet?
Yeah, I would have told her.
Okay.
You know, Siobhan, it's kind of funny if you actually think about it. You were like sitting there and sleeping next to Matthew, just nude as fuck for and oh my
He
half the
had
day,
boxers
and
on.
now he's all embarrassed now that he's awake.
What? He's got clothes on. They're just, a charred mess.
Yeah, lovely day.
Now, I think he probably just switched into boxers.
Um, yeah, so I'll say that the rest of you can make your way out. Matthew, the worst of the damage is actually on like your torso, in the front and your belly, basically where you got shot with the shotgun. And then your back is pretty severely burned, and you probably found a couple pieces of shrapnel on the floor that, got pushed out as you healed. Um, yeah,
Is my
not
tattoo
great.
starting to come back?
It's hard to tell at this point. It's still pretty crispy fried at the second.
Okay, I'm gonna find like black t-shirt and black sweatpants, so and I'm gonna take out my like cozy little slippers that I keep under the bed to put on before I come back out.
And I'll say right about when Matthew comes out, the Poppy, your door also opens, and Heather runs out and actually runs over to JJ and hugs him.
Oh,
Oh, oh, thanks.
Sorry. It works. I
Yes.
just oh, I did not know it was possible to have dreams when you were sleeping like that, and I never want to do that again.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen again. One time only,
Good.
really.
Okay. All right.
Ito.
What day is it? Is my funeral today or tomorrow, or
You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Question.
what did you do? What did you do?
Real cough.
Okay, sorry.
Oh. We altered some files so it looked like the funeral home accidentally cremated you instead of asking it was
Hmm,
you. So
that's actually really smart, yeah.
so your family's probably they're
Oh, they're
having a
gonna
funeral right
sue the
now, or
shit out of that funeral home.
oh hell yeah. They're gonna be so much money. You see, your death not only provided clues to finding your murderer, but has made your family wealthy now. Because they're gonna
I
sue
mean,
that funeral home for lots of money.
they weren't hurting super bad, but yeah.
JJ, if you know
Hmm?
any kindred attached attorneys at law, uh we could kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, and her family could get a bunch of money, and then we could get an influx of money in through the law firm's fee. Just an
Mm.
idea. And then I'm going to sheepishly walk over and quietly sit down on the floor by Siobhan.
I I turn to Matthew and I say, honestly, it doesn't look that bad.
Thank you.
It could be worse. You could
I
be
could be
stuck like
dead.
that.
Oh, no. I could be dead. I think I look kind of badass, but no, I'd rather.
I mean, I won't disagree.
Thank you. And then I lean back and, are you all right? Look up Shaban from the floor.
I'm here. I'm doing better than you, it looks like.
Always a good sign.
Thank you, by the way.
Pat her on the knee. Uh, you're welcome, but also I'm sorry. I took you there. That was kind of on me.
I mean, you didn't know it was gonna happen, did you?
No, I wouldn't be this crispy if I'd known it was coming.
Probably not.
Hmm.
Oh shit, did the what's his name? Did Rook make it out?
I managed to get him out of the way. Before, and then
I mean, he's annoying, but I don't want him to die.
yeah, I need a cell phone. I'll have to text him. Have you texted Isaac today? He's probably very worried.
I dropped my phone. I will send him an email right now.
All
And I
right.
realize an email is gonna piss him off even more, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, just be real vague, but that we're fine. We'll tell him more later
Okay.
in person.
Yeah.
How's everyone else doing? Matthew's
Fantastic.
uncomfortable. JJ,
Found out lots of good information.
have you slept, JJ?
Oh yeah, I've had about 5 hours of sleep.
Leon?
Yeah, not too bad. Where's
Yeah, I'm pretty much unaffected by all of this.
Leon's like, I'm not personally involved in any of this bullshit. Truly, like he genuinely is the only one. Like okay, Poppy technically isn't connected to any of this either.
Leon, does Picasso have to go out and go pee?
Sometimes.
I meant
I walked in before you woke.
Thank you.
Just he kept walking around your body and started licking your and biting your toes, so I figured he might have needed to go out.
I didn't want him to eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody wants that. We should put a doggy door in so during the daytime he can just go outside.
Sounds
I
like a
was just
bad
gonna buy those.
idea.
I was gonna say.
Oh, is it like a
So,
security breach?
yeah, I was gonna put some puppy pads down and just let him use those.
We could make him a little kennel with little puppy spot for peeing.
We could
Yeah.
teach him to open doors.
That's also a bad idea.
Oh,
Could
you
be a
could teach him to
therapy
use the
dog
bathroom.
upstairs.
Okay,
Oh,
are
yeah.
we gonna talk about the like perhaps
Oh, yeah.
murderer locked in your closet, or
I was waiting to
that's
make sure
Siobhan
Husk
saying
was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his
Yeah.
deal?
that? Okay.
As soon as he woke up, he has to go eat.
Mhm.
Because he woke up hungrier and he's at 4 at the moment.
When Husk kind of looks like he's taking a dip out to go eat, Matthew's head kind of goes on a swivel, and he's like, "Where's the other one?"
Other one who
Oh,
Her.
Lily.
Yeah, is she all right?
I looked into the room. Husk didn't
Still
eat her, so yeah,
sleeping?
she good. Yeah.
They weren't in the same room. Remember, Husk was borrowing JJ's room, and Lily wasn't in Husk's.
That's right.
Yeah, just looking there. Yep, she's still good. I've been monitoring her
So where
vitals
did
throughout the
JJ
day.
sleep then? What, in the lazy boy?
He sat
Yes,
on top of Poppy and slept
Head on Poppy.
No, he probably
Job
went to
booker.
You put a couple cushions over, and
Why not?
she doesn't need to breathe, and the pressure isn't going to crush her.
The double-decker couch.
Yeah.
I
just stepped upstairs in the area that the employees can sleep in during emergencies.
Mm.
Because-
I wonder if this murder has bigger connotations than just the murder, considering this SI thing happened at the same time and seems to have affected more than one person that we know around here. Either it was just the world's biggest coincidence that many of our friends and family were there, or that somebody is trying to distract us.
Well, I got information on that. Next. No, so from what I can gather, talking to Siobhan and talking to our friend Michael in the other room, Lily was PIing Siobhan for a guy named Harvey.
Oh,
And I'm
God.
pretty sure Harvey was giving Lily information on the murders because she was looking after it because it was her dad's unfinished thing. So he was kind of paying her to PI Siobhan over that. The two of them didn't actually know each other. They just happened to be at daybreak sitting next to each other. And then Michael, who is the guy in the room who has got the shit beat out of him, he attacked Daybreak to get Siobhan because Siobhan was investigating him and getting too close to the truth of the murders. And Lily just happened to be there.
Oh, Kevin, I think it's the reverse for that. Lily was
Or
getting too
something.
close, and Siobhan just happened to be there. That's out of character.
One of the two, yeah. All these human women look alike to me.
I'm literally a
That's
redhead.
Oh, Leilani is crying for something.
No, baby.
Can you hear outside the door?
Yeah. You think we should take a break, or you think when folks have it for the second?
She's saying I need mommy.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Reese, pause recording.
Um,
All right. So yeah, that's kind of the situation. And the guy Michael in that room over there, that old dude, is Huskier. Oh, Husk went to feed. I don't know if I should reveal it to everybody or wait for him.
Are you feeding?
yes, I need
Okay.
to. I went out to feed. That was the first thing I did.
So you're gonna go look for an animal, or
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I gotta wait for Husk because it's a very important thing in his life. So,
unless
Betty, sit down. Let's play the Switch.
unless Picasso is good to go. But I do need to drink a lot, not just like a.
Yeah, if you
Juice
need that
box.
much,
You
Picasso
have an
might
hour
call.
before we get up, so you could have done
That's
it
true.
then.
Yeah.
I'm fine with whatever. So
Picasso does have that TLC infusion.
Yeah, it's
Also,
just he still only has so much blood for being
yeah,
a
I don't want to.
dog.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to go down to one.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
want to hurt him, and I need.
So for
Yeah.
farmer, it's composure and animal ken, and your base difficulty is 2.
at Humanity 6, or I don't know what it is that governs it, how much blood bag could I drink to get down at least one?
That's your blood potency.
I'm
Yeah.
up 2.
Uh, vampires above blood potency 2 don't get anything from a blood bag.
No,
No, that's not right.
no.
Where's the
You said composure and animal kin for farmer.
correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you don't have.
I think 2 and 3 might be half.
That sounds right, maybe.
Unless you have animal succulents.
I got 4
Yeah,
6.
I mean, the actual GM screen straight up says that a blood plague stakes no hunger for vampires above blood potency 2.
Oh wow.
Okay, hang
Thought
on.
it
Blood
didn't hit
potency
3.
2. Oh, okay, hang on. But okay, that's super weird. So that, oh, okay, I understand. Okay, yeah. So if you are at blood potency 2, it's like half hunger, which is so 2 blood bags would get you down by 1 hunger.
I'm gonna go in the fridge.
Yeah.
And,
At
uh,
blood potency 3, blood bags don't do shit.
yeah. I'm gonna go in the fridge and grab 2 of them and just casually sit back down on the floor and drink from the blood bag like their juice box while we talk.
What did Husk get for his hunting roll?
4.
Oh yeah, no, you easily track down a probably like a deer. Um, and that can take your hunger down by 2.
By 2?
Mhm.
Okay, that works for me. All right, then I can rejoin the group whenever I get back. And we can have the conversation.
As we're coming playing games, man. Finally, Husk is back.
What I miss?
All right, Husk. Well, I was ready to reveal some really cool things about that guy in the other room.
Okay.
He's the guy who was doing the murders in the 80s.
Yeah,
He calls you a deadbeat father. A deadbeat father. Hmm.
Well, but emphasis on dead, I suppose. I mean, I wasn't there
Yeah,
for
and
my kids growing up, so technically,
Hmm.
but still, still
Yeah,
kind of nice to hear it out loud.
yeah, it's kind of mean of him. I mean, just attacked me for no reason. But
I
yeah,
mean,
and
he's a
apparently,
murderer, so like, uh,
There are worse
I feel
things
like
he could do.
I feel like he doesn't pull his punches. You know what I mean?
and apparently, it sounds like he's kind of in a line of apprentice, master, serial killer style people. As the last time he killed someone was in 2008. The current one is a guy named Sam, whose last name you told me, now I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hartman.
Damn heart.
Sam Hartman. And the whole Lenore and Feather thing is a calling card to a friend or lover or twink of his that kind of sent a message to each other. And apparently he was also a former ghoul of someone, which is why he knows about kindred. He doesn't know what French tips are, though.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Heather is why do the French tips matter?
I don't know. I just remember it from our old cases.
Didn't Poppy have a vision about friendships?
There
Yeah.
was a woman back when we were investigating that Tremere that died. There was a woman who showed up in the premonition coming out of a coffin, but I could only see her fingers and tips. Lenore, though, when I saw Lenore, her fingers were caked in dirt.
Yeah. Fortunate. Yeah, so got names. We know who did a lot of stuff in the 80s. It's a very wonderful thing so far. So, Husk, since this was the case that you never solved, technically you got the guy there, so have at it. Do what you want to him if you really want to.
What, arrest him? Have him put on death row?
Interrogate him.
Eat
Yeah, I
him.
mean,
Wasn't he already interrogated?
Interrogate him more.
I mean,
That just
there's
seems
so much you could do to him.
That just seems redundant.
We could
well,
tie him up and play pinata with his ball sack.
Well, you can
Well,
ask more about Sam. We don't know fully if that's
Yeah.
because we know
That's-
him as Sam and he knows him as Sam. So I feel like we should have come across Sam at some point.
yeah, Heather says that Sam Hartman, that's the name of the guy that killed me, or at least that's the name he gave me. Um, but even if like I realize that this is probably going to be hard to uphold considering what I am now, but like I swore an oath to do no harm. I'm not going to like fucking torture a guy, but like
Positive
could
side, you
we
won't be the one
find
doing
out
it.
if we have him, we can figure out where he lives. Maybe he left something at his house that can connect us or lead us to this apprentice guy.
Mm-hmm.
You got his
Maybe
multipass.
he's got like, I don't know, some weird shrine to this Lenore person.
Mhm.
Maybe he knows about the cellar in the woods with the all of the ravens.
Oh yeah.
Other stuff, but that's what I found out so far. Um, by the way, Husk, your daughter You're gonna want to figure out what to do with her. I cannot
Mm.
keep her sedated forever. That's
Yeah.
gonna have major
Yeah.
health issues.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, tonight.
As far as I can tell, she knows shit. Like of our kind, kindred and shit. So if she like just woke up at a hospital, she wouldn't know more or less. So you don't actually have to reveal yourself if you don't really want to. On the other hand, you could, and then the two of you get a car and go on a, you know, investigation of the murderers and stuff, kind of like a Cagney Lacey kind of thing. Huskers.
Siobhan
We
says,
cornhole the victims.
from the little bit that JJ's told me, she knows a hell of a lot more about this case than any of the rest of us.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Just kind of, I'll wait for her or whatever if we need to. If you guys want to go investigate the house, like the other guy's house,
Oh yeah,
Mm.
its
Like
address
Michael
is
and
on
Bruce.
the
driver's
license.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
they were talking about.
Well, I thought we were
Alright.
at ask him.
Heather mentioned it.
Okay, but so some of us want to go investigate the house. Some of us want to do something else. Who wants to go to this guy's house? Yeah, Betty.
I just need to have a chat with
Well,
Matthew.
Okay, have fun, you two.
But I will say, like, it, Husk, whatever you want to do, just know that those people are not going to be around forever.
I'm aware.
Okay.
When Betty says she wants to talk to Matthew, there's like that slurping, like looks at Shaban. You good for a few moments? If I go to have a chat?
yeah, I'll be fine. Just, don't get yourself blown up again.
That's the goals.
I don't have any explosives, so.
I look at JJ. You and JJ had a good talk today?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot about a lot of different things. A bit more about some how things work for the other branch of I don't know. He said something or another about being like Blade, but better. Um, but yeah,
Another reference.
I'm fine.
All right. I take my blood bags with me and get up and I go wherever Betty wants to go have a chat.
She'll just point you to like what used to be her room. Um, I know that we're in the middle of something here, but I do need to ask you for a favor or a question that is.
All right.
I fear that my heart has gone soft in my old age. I Yesterday I found him. I found the guy that set my place on fire, and I couldn't put myself up to killing him. And I know that it would probably have been better to do so. And I kept thinking about it and regretting it, and I don't know if it's the right choice or not, but I I want I want your opinion on it.
So you found him and
Yes. I interrogated him and then I sent him off to be tracked down by my my cronies. Uh,
All right. I
and
mean,
I don't know. Something's been up with me, and I can't. I think I think I've just been too soft on most people. My heart can't take it. I try to be kind to people around these here parts, but it's just
hmm.
it's frustrating, and I don't know.
Well, I mean, you made a choice. I can't say I would have made the same choice, especially considering what they did. On the other hand, I'll say that if this person you let go actually goes somewhere that's useful, it might end up that your choice wasn't terrible. I mean, it seems like, based on the fact that they blew up your club, that they already knew your nature. Um, so they didn't learn anything new by getting up close and talking to you because somebody has probably already been up close keeping tabs before they decided to blow things up. But yeah, I think you have to be a little wary of just letting people go, especially those sorts of people. I mean, I'm not well informed. I wasn't paying very close attention when I got the crypt notes on that whole organization. Just they're very bad for us. Um,
There's a lot of people that are very bad for us, and I am embarrassed by my lack of self-preservation in this juncture.
yes, I think that
I need,
tell everyone that this person is out there. But have you gotten any kind of information about where they are?
yes, I, I they were a rest stop for the day, so
Okay.
I think I need to catch up with my informants and see if we can do something.
I think we should bring this to the group and see if this might be a little more pressing than going to this Michael Fellow's house, or if we want to divide and conquer. Um, I would like to be very careful. Apparently, this is going to take a while to grow back. So for the next however long it takes for myself to be more intact, I kind of put my hand through the hole. Like I pick up my shirt and put my hand through the hole and take it back out. Um, I would rather not get dusted. I got pretty close.
Don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
You're sweet. Um, Also, we have to figure out.
I'm soft, and that's the problem. I think that ever since I came back, I just haven't had the heart to be as ruthless as I was. But if you can be ruthless, I'll protect you.
All right. All right. We should bring this to the others, and you're fine. You're doing what you have to do. You know, it's these people shouldn't have done that. You weren't doing anything wrong. You're just trying to live your life. And they decided to blow you up because they decided that people different than them don't deserve to be around. And that's their problem.
I fear that somebody hurt them, and
People do it all the time.
yeah, and I know how it feels to want to try something just because somebody else hurt you.
Nope.
But sorry, I didn't mean to put it all on you. I think that you're pretty uh dangerous when you want to be. And you have good generative character for what kind of bad people they are.
I've known a few. And the good news is if we have to be very ruthless, there's JJ, because I am very concerned about that boy.
Me too.
I've known some JJs from my former life. Um, I'm a bit concerned about where he's heading. I mean, I don't want to take anyone's personal journey away from them, but also he's a bit scary sometimes.
No, I agree with you. I cannot say that that he's done a lot of things that I don't know if I approve of, but
I mean,
I, d- I don't know if it's just I don't want to. Here I go again, being soft about it, but um, he's always talking about being pushed down by uh, our kind or whatnot, and I'm I'm not in the habit of dominating other people unless they want that. That's a different story.
fair. But no, I just it's a shame that there are the divisions that there are even within our own communities. It makes it worse that these individuals are coming after us. Like we can't even in some ways stand together against them because there's all this infighting with our own.
Yeah. It- I I mean, we're all just trying to survive, right?
That's the goal.
I don't see that needs to be as ruthless as it is. We all have so much time. But that's just me being being me. And I know that that's not how everybody sees it. And I've
When
seen my
you
fair share of ruthless, horrible people that hate others.
in a world full of ruthless individuals, we need a few more Bettys, I think.
I've in a world full of what we are, we all need to be a little bit different. It's okay. That's what I like about this group, but that's what I like about talking to people. But I I I need you to be my eyes and ears.
And bullets and blades. Fair.
And bolts and blades. I can fight, it's just kind of the direction that's going to it. Don't want to hit anybody with the knife when I can use a pillow, and it's not it's not what we need. So
Well, if you need me to get my hands dirty, I'll do it for you. Um, that's there's plenty of blood on my hands, let's put it that way.
mine too. But that's the nature of what we are, I suppose.
I'm talking even before I was what we are now. I think I might have been a little more ruthless in my former life.
Hmm, I bet.
All right, well we should let them know that you've got a tail on someone, and then we should see where we want to go from there.
Okay.
Betty a hug.
What
I give Betty
what?
a hug.
Oh, she gives it back to you. Very
Ow!
softly, very softly. Just air hug, air hug.
Like having a horrible sunburn, but worse.
Oh, trust me, that was the first 3 years of being a vampire. It's not a good time.
All right.
Anyway, let's go.
What's everybody else doing while we're chatting?
Yeah.
Mm, oh, what Betty and Matthew need to talk about. It's probably something weird.
Probably trying to figure out what that murderer did. I still don't fully understand all of that.
Murderer? Well, he murdered.
Sure. So now we have to go find Sam Hartman.
Yeah, he's kind of apparently he's like a Sith thing where there's a master and apprentice murderer. When one retires, the next one takes up the mantle or something like that.
Mhm.
And the modus
Uh,
operandi passed it down.
And Michael used to be a ghoul and isn't anymore.
Yeah.
And we know who was his master.
Do we though?
Do we?
We
We
he
don't.
said that there was someone he took inspiration from with the raven feather and stuff. He just never gave it a name. I figured someone before him would just, it's kind of like they did
And we
probably
don't know who
already.
ghouled
So
him and left him.
yeah, he didn't really give much name. He was kind of passing out. I gave him a metric ton of sodium pentothal, which
Mhm.
is a perpetuate, so it kind of makes you sleepy after a while. So
But he's not SI. That was a coincidence.
yeah, my hypotheses,
Very strange.
just based on things, he's the one who set the firebomb, I believe. 'Cause that's a very IED military kind of thing he did. And the authorities were coming. I wouldn't be surprised if the SI people were just spying on D-Day, and when they saw the authorities, they didn't want to be around to ask questions and just hightailed it out of there.
So
Like
Michael's
they've
the
been
only
there
one
for
who
a
actually
while.
did anything at the club.
Well, wait a minute. Like
Yeah.
if in that case, if it was Michael, this guy, he was the one that set the IED, that would make sense for why he did it and when he did, because it caught Matthew and Betty, but not either of the two people that he was actually looking for was um
Essentially, yeah.
Siobhan and Lily and then Siobhan. Did he say exactly why he took both of
Oh
them,
well,
even
he
though
was
he was
going.
there?
Oh yeah, he was going for Lily for knowing too much, or Siobhan, one of them. Yeah, because Siobhan's the redhead, right?
Yeah.
And he picked Siobhan because he was like, "Hey, another young woman I can kill. I'm going to get a 2-for-1 sale," and just kind of grab.
Across the room, Siobhan's just like, cool. All right.
I'm sorry. You would have
No,
been my
it's
number one pick if I was murdering women. It's okay.
I'm gonna try not to be insulted.
I mean, I'm sorry, Heather. You already were murdered, so you wouldn't be a pick on the thing. So but
She's like,
Siobhan hasn't been yet. Like, but
So
yeah, so
Michael set up the car bomb and used that to distract everyone so he could run in there and kidnap the two women.
yeah,
And that's it. And then the SI were just happened to be around and then ran off because
that's
weird.
but then if that's the case, if they were staking out Day, does that mean that they are probably staking out other places that we frequent?
it's plausible they have been. I've got I had a meeting earlier today with the greater flock, and we are having our eyes and ears out to see what we can find out. So
That
we
means
want to see.
they could have been here for who knows how long and they could know who knows how much.
Mhm.
That's not
Yeah,
good.
there's one or two of the Duskborn who've had associations with various groups within the what we call the SI or hunters. and I'm hoping we can get some information from them, but it's kind of hard because they're like, are they an agent, double agent, triple agent, quadruple agent kind of person? We gotta be kind of careful with them. Yeah, a lot of
Well,
stuff you don't know about is Dustborn.
if they know that we're onto them, though, they might start doing things they hadn't planned to do.
Yeah, so
Well, I mean, they're gonna know that anyway now, because didn't Betty say that one of them like used some kind of spy shit, like a cyanide pill or something?
Yeah.
which in hindsight, we know is not as useful if we wanted to bring them back and get information out of them now. Uh, we know we can bring someone back, the vampire, if they've been dead for up to 24 hours.
I mean,
Well, as long as
would
we
it work? I
block
thought
their
that was
mouth.
kind of a
You know,
I mean, I guess it
we'll keep
can't
them
really
back on.
hurt.
Yeah.
I assume the body is long gone by now, but
Oh yeah, probably. Well, I grabbed that body and burned it or something. Oh hey, how's it going? Did you decide what you want to do with your kid yet, or still thinking?
I think I'm just gonna have to wait to talk to her. Unfortunately, I never had like quite the brains for like this kind of stuff.
So, do you want me to wait
Usually,
for now?
if you can wake her, sure. Otherwise, we'll just
Okay.
wait till she awakes.
Oh yeah, you see the drug she's kind of on, kind of prevent her from just waking naturally for the most part until they run out.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go wake her. Oh look, it's Betty and Matthew coming back. You can talk to them while I go safely awaken Lily so that she doesn't have a massive heart attack or anything.
yeah. So as JJ walks out, Betty and Matthew walk back in.
Yeah, can I figure out where's the guy now?
Um, that's a good question. Um, uh, the staff member that you had following says they are parked at like I think it's like a printing shop, some kind of like
Okay.
media design printing place. I
Okay.
don't know. The business is closed. But like they went in with a key, so maybe they know somebody, or
Okay. Can you do me a favor and look up
Mhm.
this what this place is? Just like I'm sure it's just a front, but maybe there's a lead on
Mhm.
if there's anything interesting, let me know, okay?
Will do.
Okay. Uh,
Cat.
Mhm.
Has my best friend in the whole wide world, Sean Black, provided us a car yet?
Everybody's favorite little guy.
I'm trying to remember what did you need the car for?
I thought we were going to dispose of the SI agent.
Oh,
I'm back.
wait, did Betty drive that car back to?
No, I asked Sean last episode if he could give us a car because the plan was to kill the SI agent and dump his body somewhere.
Oh, okay. Then yes, he can make that happen.
He'd ask you a lot of specific questions, and you're just like, just a car.
I don't know, Sean.
Like what color? Like what make, model,
It
year?
doesn't matter.
Do you need the VIN number removed? Hatchback?
She's like, well, I don't know what those words mean.
Probably not a hatchback.
You never know.
Do you want it to be electric or?
What name do you want? Do you want it to be John, Philip, Samantha?
You could have said Sousa. John Philip Sousa.
Are you going to keep the vehicle afterwards, or you just want like a burner vehicle where you're just going to dump it off into a quarry? Like
A burner vehicle.
All right, Honda Civic. They're everywhere.
Here's this 2024 red Prius.
Oh my God! Did you told them?
Did I tell them?
Yeah. Did we tell them yesterday?
I might have told them. I don't know.
Yeah, you told us about your shopping for a car yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's one reason you didn't make the game this morning, is because you were going to do paperwork or something.
Hasn't gone through, so we have to wait.
But it's happening.
Monday.
Monday in Indianapolis. 500.
All right. So at some point, I guess, during the day or tonight, I guess, like one of the Three Stooges would show up.
Or Arthur.
I doubt Arthur would show up.
No, it would be
Please
one of
don't.
the Three Stooges.
That's such a little like thing to do. Like unless Arthur had
He's
plans.
bored, Sometimes he just like goes out to do little things.
Maybe he's
Who's up,
bored.
open the trunk? Who's up on the trunk? Look at how many wives can fit in here.
Oh my God.
Slap. He drives around like a Sienna or something like that.
Why?
Because it's so he can fit all of his wives.
Oh.
He just goes minivan, like fully big bus style 12 people car.
He has all these fancy schmancy cars, and yet his daily driver is a minivan.
I just bought this 2022 Chrysler Pacifica.
Transmission, little shit, but it's okay.
All my wives can fit in here.
What was the name of the Jack said this one has a great personality.
And you're looking at it like, ugh, I bet.
Yeah.
It's a fucking PT Cruiser. I'm like, ugh, yeah. I hope she does.
Come back out with Lily after a few minutes.
Yep.
So don't be alarmed, Miss Husker. You incident.
Where am I?
Hospital, technically, in the most technical senses.
Okay, see, when you say it that way, that makes me a little nervous.
Could you guys give her some space and beat it?
All right, guys, time to fuck off. Let's go.
Man, I did that earlier.
You say that
I can't do it more
Husk
than
like
2 times a day.
walks into the room and her jaw just kind of drops for.
All right, so everybody else, we're going to go to that guy's house, and the other half we're going to go hunt down that SI guy, right? Yeah, let's go. Set up a little my phone so the camera's going in the corner.
This will be so
Fucking
funny.
weirdo.
America's Funniest Home Video.
So just so I know, who's all going to what is it? Michael's house? We'll see. Who's all going to the old guy's house? And who is going after the SI?
I would like to go to the old guy's house.
Oh, is Leon wanting?
I'm not sure where I would be best utilized. Because the house is going to be like sneaking around in the dark and searching for clues, right?
Most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll go to the other place.
Okay.
That's
What about JJ?
the most dangerous game.
Well, that's what I'm debating. So I'm guessing Betty and Matthew are going after SI.
If you're up for it.
It's like, okay, so
He's not here.
Yeah.
you know what?
I could just go to the old guide house by myself.
Leon's going with you.
No, I thought Leon was going with the SI.
I was gonna go to the S. I could switch, but
Okay,
I was gonna
I'll-
go to the
Oh no,
SI.
Leon. Okay, so Leon's going SI.
So
I
far,
think
what I have
Matthew-
is going after the SI is Leon, Betty, and Matthew.
If
But I was just thinking Matthew's highly injured though, so maybe Matthew wants to go after the non-SI people because one good shot from them and Matthew might be down.
That
Betty,
makes sense.
Yes.
would you feel comfortable if Leon went with you and I did breaking and entering with Poppy? Or would you rather I come along?
That's up to you. I'm fine either way. I know that yours still hurts, so
It's just a flesh wound.
you literally stuck your fingers through your body.
I like point over in the direction where Lily is
Oh,
talking about.
you know, did the little thing, with the thumb and like
Yeah, well, look,
Guys, just hurry the hell up and get out.
We're outside.
I didn't think we were talking
We're
about
not
it
talking
in
about this
front of her.
inside.
Oh, Matthew
Yeah.
was like taking his time. So
All right,
that kind of
so
happened in
I
between.
could go by
Oh.
myself. I'll do it
No,
by myself.
no, you're not
Why
going
not?
yourself. I'll go.
Hold on.
JJ, you,
Yes.
Leon, and Betty. I think you should go after the people that Betty is following because you've
Mhm.
got some tools up in your arsenal. Leon is incredibly capable, and Betty is as well. And I have a skill set for breaking and entering, I believe Poppy is very skilled at, and subterfuge and being sneaky.
Mhm.
I can help Poppy.
Take Heather and Siobhan with you
What?
too for breaking it.
What? No, Siobhan is staying here. Siobhan is we need to
I
work
mean,
out.
I can.
Oh,
I might be able to help.
fuck.
Come,
I'm just
Siobhan.
saying, if this guy has a computer, are either
going
of the
to
two
tell
of
you
you
what
going to
to
know how to do shit with it?
I don't know how to work a computer.
I can
Oh,
turn
that's
it on and
right.
off.
You're not there.
I'm asking you.
No, I don't know how to turn on. I don't even know how to turn this one on.
I think we did establish that Poppy knows like the basics
Yeah.
if it is a very simple system and one that she is familiar with.
That's the same thing for Betty.
Yeah,
It's a
Matthew is
Unix
like
system.
not informed.
More so just because Poppy actually has to use it for work.
Yeah.
Betty did learn a couple of things. She's just not very good at it. They keep changing it, and she's tired of it.
Right. So
Matthew looks like he's gonna argue with Shaban, and then he like crosses his arms, crosses his chest, looks down at the ground, kicks his feet. He's like, "Fuck, I'm wearing my slippers. You can do whatever you want. I'm not in charge of you."
All right, so go with Ruth and Leon to take out the SI people.
Who's
Well,
Ruth?
Betty wanted to be less. She didn't want to be ruthless, so she's Ruth.
I'm sorry, Betty.
Heather's like, I suppose I could go after these SI people. I'm also not 100% sure. SI are the like the men in
Hunters
black
that want to hunt.
people. Okay.
They can be, but it's a multiple groups that we just kind of clump together. Stands for Second Inquisition as opposed to First Inquisition. But yeah, if you want to go, okay. Let me get the shit from my trunk. Who needs a hammer? Who needs a crowbar? Who needs a gun?
I will take the gun. I'm just kidding. I would take a crowbar.
All right, here you go,
Siobhan is
crowbar.
probably absolutely like, yes, give me the gun.
All right, let's get going. Betty, are we taking your vehicle or are we taking mine or Leon's? burner vehicle?
Should probably not take mine just because they know what that looks like.
Oh no, I thought you were taking Sean's.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
Sean's. All right, we getting
Yes.
Sean's
Right.
vehicle?
yes.
An
Correct.
unmarked vehicle.
Puts on a mask.
For the party that's going to Michael's house, uh, Matthew is going to look around the parking lot and pick a vehicle large enough for our group, and I'm going to pick the lock and hotwire a car.
Okay. I'll say you don't
Sorry,
have
I
to.
just thought of. It's just like the vehicle big enough at Leon's. You going on wire?
Hey,
Not Leon's. I'll leave his alone.
Yeah, I'll say you've done this enough. It's easy enough to hotwire a vehicle.
Actually,
Especially
I
in
want
a
a hotwire too.
place where you're very familiar with everything around you, so
I want a
you know where
hotwire
all the
too
cameras are. Okay.
because I want us to take two and leave one like a couple blocks away. So if shit goes bad, we can leave the one and run off to the other one that wasn't seen at the house.
Okay.
smart.
All right. Shaban, you're riding with me. Or you can ride with whoever
Does
you want. I prefer you ride with me. But you can
does
ride
Poppy
with
know how to drive?
Bobby, do you know how to drive?
Sean's teaching me.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I just want to make sure. I know not everybody does. I don't know how old all of your friends are. I don't know if like
Well, I don't.
no offense.
I'm not like the best driver in the world, but I could drive.
Shaban, do you
Well,
want
I
to
mean,
drive Poppy?
Siobhan could go with you. It's fine. You probably need time.
Shaban's, she can decide who she wants to go. I'm not going to make decisions for her.
That okay. Me too.
I can ride with Poppy.
Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back in the Haven, Husk looking at Lily this close for the first time in years. She's grown up.
Yep. Would you like
How old would she be about now?
She would be at this time. What year is it?
2024.
2024. She'd be like 44, give or take. So. She is a grown woman. Would you like a?
She kind of like looks back over at all of the Ivy stuff and everything. And I'm not hallucinating, am I?
Unfortunately, you are not. Do you care to have a seat?
She like blindly just steps backward into a chair.
It will grab a chair and kind of sit across from her like 10 feet.
How how is this possible?
It's a very long, sad, tragic story.
I suppose I know our side of it. What's yours?
God, I've thinking about this moment for decades and wanting to talk to you. I just never have the words. Joyce was always the one with the words. I just kind of long story short, there was an accident or an incident or something premeditated, who knows. And I made a decision not to endanger everyone else, endanger my family, endanger everyone I love. And that meant I disappeared, more or less.
And that explains the why, but not the how. Like, how haven't you aged in 40 years? Like, you look exactly like the last time I saw you, Dad.
Remember those movies that we weren't supposed to watch with you? We were 4 or 5. You know,
Yeah, which
your
ones?
mom. We told mom we'd never let her, never, our little secret. We're watching, you know, Vincent Price, and we're watching all these other guys in our little monster movies. You know, it was a little scary. You were so scared. Hide. You'd hide in my chest. You know. Well, he gets up and he's like starts pacing. He's like, shit, fuck. Oh, there's so many fucking rules. I know the rules. I try to stay in the rules because I don't want to play this fucking game. I hate this game. Kicks the chair over and just gonna be blunt because I don't have the words. The night before I called back the house, and you answered. I was attacked by a vampire. It is incredibly unbelievable, and this goes against vampire code, and it's not a weird cult thing, although some people are really weird about it that way. Uh, I just couldn't endanger you. I couldn't endanger Brian. I couldn't endanger Joyce. I couldn't.
Well, what would make it unsafe? Is it like the other people that were here? Are they like, would they punish you for telling me, or would they go after
There are
Mom?
rules that we're not supposed to get people involved. The less people know, the better, because it just keeps other people safe, keeps vampires safe, keeps the people they love safe.
Because otherwise the people with the pitchforks would come.
Yes, and they have upgraded since they have upgraded their pitchforks, laser sights, and scopes, and dragon's breath shotgun shells. It God, I've had 40 fucking years to prepare, and this is the second hardest thing I think I've ever done.
What's the first?
Choosing not to return. I
And it would.
I didn't know if I could control it. We've seen the vampire movies. We know the stereotypes. You know, and we've seen, you get like Fright Night and other things like that. I'm not for sure on the more recent ones, but we've seen Nosferatu and all this other. We've seen Bela Lugosi.
So like you do all you drink blood and
I do drink blood, but not from people. I have a preference not to do people because I don't want to be this. I didn't get a choice. I woke up like this after like what I thought was an animal attack. When I left to go like scout out like it maybe a second location, like it was I got attacked by what I thought was like a wolf, and I fought so I could return home. I fought so I could return back to you and to Brian and to Joyce, and I wasn't strong enough. A little unfair knowing now that's somebody with supernatural abilities and strengths and whatever versus just a mere person. Didn't stand a chance. I
Is
woke
that
up.
what?
Yeah, go ahead.
I knew it was you that night. I called. I knew it had to be you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what kind of hell I put you through, put Brian through, put Joyce through. I wasn't there, and that was my decision.
Well,
I decided it wasn't safe because I didn't know what to expect, and I just left you high and dry, completely without any real support after that. Like it's just completely gone.
it was really hard. It was. I think it was harder on Brian than on me, just because he understood a bit more. Um, but it's not like they gave you a choice either, right? So maybe don't blame yourself entirely.
Yeah, but
And you said like to control it, is this, and she gestures to like the 10 feet between you. Like are you
no, this is to give you space, give you time to process, even if it's just 10 feet.
I don't want space. I want a hug from my dad.
He'll go up and hug her.
She just clutches on you and does not want to let go.
He'll do the same.
I I always knew that. I don't know how, but I knew that you weren't gone. I knew. Wait, have you been? I've seen things over the years. Have you been watching the house?
Yes. Yes, I have.
You've been working up to this for a long time, haven't you?
A very long time. Unfortunately, we were kind of put in a corner recently, so it was now or never.
What happened? I just know that I followed that woman into the club, and then everything exploded around us. The next thing I knew, um, we were like getting in a van, I think. I don't.
You were, from what I was told, you were escorted out of the building. I think then chloroformed and tossed in the van.
That would explain why I feel like shit.
Well, then it'd also be JJ's fault.
I don't know who
Because
that
that
is.
explosion was a day ago, 2 days ago. What was it?
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been several hours. So, or you?
Oh
just
God,
be completely out.
I need to call mom. She's gonna. How long has it been? Okay, she might be fine for a while. I don't know where my phone is, but I'll call her soon. You said that your hand was forced. Is this I've been working on your case. Is it tied up in this like vampire cult stuff? I know you said it's not a cult, but the vampire stuff.
I believe it is. From what we've gotten, we're pretty damn sure. The
I had been assuming that the original killer had some kind of like embalming equipment stuff that he had, but I guess it would make more sense if he just sucked it out. I don't know. Do you need like a crazy straw or something? That's disgusting. Sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. You're okay. The it's slightly complicated without going into a big long lecture of like how things fucking work now. But you got your Renfields and you got your Draculas. And let's just keep it as simple as that. Some of these were Renfields that did the deed, and so some of them were like phlebotomy stuff, embalming
Okay.
stuff.
So maybe the person that did the murders wasn't actually a vampire, but might have been somebody working for one,
Yes.
which I suppose could make sense for why they were, so intent on taking every bit of the blood with them. And
Yeah. Good, bad news. First of all, congratulations on being a PI. That's very nice. It's hard to do. I couldn't do it. Not that I didn't want to, but whatever. The old cases, my old cases, may be wrapping up soon. Because the guy in the other room that's tied up just admitted that he was the guy killing the people before.
guy tied up.
Oh. Yeah. Oh no, it was the guy that escorted you out of the building and kidnapped you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were.
Wait, that guy was like in his 60s. He can't be the one that did the most recent one, can he? He was,
No.
I mean, I don't know, unless he was like one of those Renfields. Do they get like stronger or something?
They can, and they can extend their lives. They get a little bit of a benefit of being Renfield. Yeah, so yeah, they can be a little bit stronger. They can live a lot longer as long as they take a sip every once in a while of the actual main blood source.
Why are the rules different for them than for it would have been for like me?
Do what?
Like, if they know what they're doing, if the Renfields know all of this stuff, then you said that there are rules against, bringing people in, there are rules against telling me what's going on. Do I count as a Renfield now? Do I have to be one, or is this?
No, you can be in the loop. It's more of like, it's not really rules, it's guidelines. It's try to keep things at a minimum because of the vampire hunters. But there are people that are in the loop. There are people that aren't. aren't monsters. There are people that aren't ghouls. There aren't people that are just they're just people. They're just in the loop. They're in the know. And as long as everyone is cool with that, then everyone is cool with that. I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
We missed you every day.
He pulls out from like his like pocket and like really worn out Polaroid, like it's kind of cut out, so it's just the family. It's like just the family, you know, itself. Like shortly after Lily was born, like maybe probably it could have been like I guess one of the last like family photos, or like when Lily was like 4 or 5. So, like the family, one of those funny JCPenney Sears photos. And he's like, I thought about you guys every single day as well. And I couldn't risk potentially losing control and hurting you in any way.
But what about now?
Now is a little bit different. Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Picasso, get your shit together. That's Picasso, by the way.
I wasn't gonna. I don't know what's going on. Like I.
That's not actually Picasso. That's just a dog named Picasso.
Well, yeah, I figured. I mean, it's not like you have like actual artists running around at. Wait a minute.
What?
You don't have like another pet dog, do you? That's like a lot bigger and uh kind of like grayish, grayish black
Has a
colored.
grumpy face, constantly smirking.
We'll get to that later. That's
Your dad is a furry.
there's a
Your dad is a
And I think
There's a lot.
we'll
There's a
go
lot
back
to
to that scene in a minute because I feel like we could all use a breather.
Oh yeah, that's
dude.
wow.
You're a really good role player.
Yeah, that
You
was
made
beautiful.
me cry.
Yeah.
That was
It
beautiful.
happens. All right.
So meanwhile, the rest of you chuckle fucks. I want to say, there was Poppy, Matthew, and Siobhan were going to the old guy's house, and everyone else was going after the SI. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll say, let's perhaps start with the crew going after the SI.
All righty. So, Betty, what do you know about this place we're going to?
It's a media company. And there's more. I had. Oh gosh, I always forget her name. I'm so sorry. That's so mean.
Casey.
Casey. I had Casey Google it for me. So she should have sent me a message back if you want to look. I'm not gonna drive a text.
What did you ask her to figure out about it? Just
any information, like, do we know the owner? Do we know, like, has there been any incidents in the last whatever. Like, I'm sure it's just like a kind of a, it's a front, but like anything that would be
Mhm.
slightly beneficial.
So um the shop name is called Deadline Print Shop. It's been in business for like about 17 years or so.
Mhm.
Um, um, the um owner is a guy named Nate Edwards.
Mhm.
Um, looks like a fairly normal guy. Like the website has like a picture of him. He's like in his 60s, wears like just a polo with the company's logo on it. Um, just like, they haven't really like I mean they do a lot of signs in the area, but they haven't been like in the news or anything recently.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just kind of a I think it's just either a front or a like hideaway. Doesn't seem like there's anything suspicious about it unless, they're just very good at hiding that kind of thing.
All right, all right.
Um, so when we get to this person, like what's the plan?
That's a good
Well,
question.
Do you
first
think he'll be
step is
alone?
well, first step, Leon, you can summon animals and have them spy for us, correct?
Well, they don't really know enough to like be able to. They could tell us if somebody's there, but that's about it.
Yeah, so
I
You
can
could
also
hack.
turn invisible.
You could just hack a camera or something, right?
no, 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 Betty. We're sending some animals in to try to get a number of people first. These are hunters. They may have ways of detecting us
Oh yeah, like yeah.
that we may or may not know about. Animals, on the other hand, no one ever suspects a butterfly.
It's true.
Wait, you can do
You
that too.
train butterflies?
I don't, but I'm sure Leon knows how.
Anyone who said they trained a butterfly, it's a trick.
Yeah.
Mm.
It could still be
Okay.
cool and fun, but it's all just a trick.
What about that
No
flea
one.
circus you were talking about?
Or the butterfly from the James Bond movie.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think that was
So,
animation.
No, they just put a fake butterfly on the end of a fishing hook and then put like a poison dart in it.
mm. So once that happens, we will find out how many people and stuff there. Now they know what Betty looks like. They know
Um,
they probably got a good idea about Leon and potentially me, which means look to the last person in the vehicle. You can approach the door, knock on it, and ask for directions to get an idea of anyone, like
hey,
they could
Kat.
Hmm.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I have my lore sheet of clothed in power.
Hmm.
Uh, could I uh do some face reconstruction so I don't look like myself?
Well, like Clothed in Power, I think is designed to like boost your confidence. It's like it's not a thing to like disguise yourself. I mean, like you could try to do that using makeup and everything, but
Yeah.
like it might be a little difficult to do it on the road to where you're going.
Yeah, that's fair. I could have done beforehand. I'm just asking because just remembered. Okay,
Yes,
that's fine.
so that and it's Siobhan with us, correct?
It's Heather actually.
Heather? Okay. Okay, now that okay. So they don't really know you, so you could approach, but you do look like a corpse.
Oh,
Um,
well, I mean, a little less today, but yeah.
so
Uh,
instead, once we know how many people are in there, I have one or two suggestions. A, we cut the power and see if they go out. Two, I throw in this Molotov cocktail formula I have and start a fire in the place, forcing them all to run out.
holy shit, my dude.
It seems dramatic, especially if it's a print company.
How
Yes,
big is
but the
this
print
building?
company people, my idea is if they run out and the person you know is amongst them, and you're like, hey, that's the person, we can then go on a little hunt for that particular person as
That's
they leave.
fair. And I mean, like being a big print company like this, they probably have a pretty decent fire suppression system.
Will there be
Interesting
many
thing.
people
You
there
you
this
would
time of night?
think, but usually they just store things and it gets really dusty and it makes you sneeze a lot.
Well,
Um,
I'm not saying that it
And
isn't going to go up in a tinderbox. I just like typically it's going to have to be up to at least some kind of code to have like
yeah,
sprinklers or
interesting thing
something,
yeah.
I
is
guess.
Red Hot formulae. The main fire caused by it is not natural and does not get put out by regular water and stuff. I think it more as a
Oh,
napalm.
um,
So the secondary fires can be put out, but the primary one just kind of runs its course.
okay.
And then as the
So,
people running out, Betty will identify the person. Specifically, we know who's SI. We hunt them down, double tap them, problem solved.
don't say it like
okay.
that.
Um, all right.
How many people are going to be in there this time
Alternatively,
of night, though?
alternatively,
I mean, we know it's got to be at least one, right? Because it's got to be the guy you followed here.
except it has been an entire day, so if they know they're compromised, they could have evac or bugged out by now.
And I
So it
mean,
could
it's not
be
like
pending.
super late at night too. Like, I mean, honestly, a place like that could maybe even be open at this hour. Maybe not like to the public, but they still could be running the machines. Maybe.
But the oh boy, my brain just went bleh.
Okay, Molotov cocktail, and then see what happens when the
Oh, that's the other thing. You've done it before. If you
Mm.
could force yourself to premonition it, to see if you can get an idea of what's within the building
I can
to
try.
supplement the animals. That way we actually know because the thing is, if these are hunters and we just go up to the door, they could have detections to detect various things of kindred nature.
Like heat sensors that do not detect us?
Right, or other things for all we know. We don't know how sophisticated this operation is. And we're essentially just walking up to their door so we can open it up, walk in, and just get lit up
Yeah, that seems
or
like a bad idea.
captured,
Um,
things like that. So, because
I
if it's a hideo thing, so we have
I
to
do think we
be
need to
cautious.
pause the recording real quick. 1 second. Sorry. I hear Leilani getting real upset.
That's
Yeah, so I'll say as you guys are starting to drive get closer to where that print shop is, you see Heather sort of sit down or sit back and close her eyes. And after several moments when she opens them, they've gone that same milky white again. Um, Meanwhile, elsewhere, um, Poppy,
I'm in the
Matthew.
car. I'm in my own car. Please.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Siobhan and Poppy were driving to this old guy's house. Um, Poppy, do you make any conversation on the ride?
How you doing, Siobhan? Are you feeling
Well,
okay?
I almost got exploded. Um, and maybe found out that I am apparently addicted to my best friend, but it's been a long
What?
day, night thing.
Did you not know that?
I mean, like, I didn't know it was like actually an addiction sort of thing. I mean, I knew that when he noped out for a few months there, I got really, really sick, and I guess I hadn't ever really put the two and two together.
Hmm. I'm sorry, I was being attacked by a ghost cat. You were feeling sick over the 6 months?
Well, when he didn't say anything, he just kind of vanished, and I got really, really sick after that first month or so. You're stuck. And I had figured that was just like really sore, maybe like sick with worry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but in hindsight, I realize now that that was 100% a lot of the signs of like a straight up regular addiction.
Withdrawal.
Yeah. Um, is it is it true that I that no matter what he does or says, I'm gonna assume the best to like be conditioned to trust him no matter what? Or was that guy JJ just blowing smoke up my ass?
AJ. Um, well, I guess it really is. It depends, I think. I mean, you already trust Matthew a lot. He is your best friend, right? And I think even if he wasn't, even if you weren't addicted, as you say, you'd probably still trust him enough to believe him. Nobody wants a person that they can rely on to be someone who is untrustworthy.
Yeah.
So I think no matter what, you would give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
We kind of all want to be, we all want to believe that the best in everyone in some way or another.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I I don't know if it matters to you, but well, two things. One, JJ is very matter of fact. He takes things mm, at face value, and well, not really. It is what it is.
hmm
He thinks logically, too logically, I think. And not everybody thinks the same way JJ does. Uh, I also, well, first, yeah, to continue, just take everything that JJ ever says with a grain of salt. And two, Matthew cares for you more than a lot of people care for a lot of people. Yeah, I don't think that Matthew would willingly do something to you that would be against your better interest. I don't know, maybe maybe I am just willing to see the good in everybody, but he at least, yeah, I'd say loves you.
Yeah. I I don't doubt it. I just feel like there's a lot of things that Matthew hasn't necessarily shared that I feel like would have made things perhaps easier for me. Um,
I agree, but no, I think Matthew's still learning.
Still learning. He's been like this for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think we're all still learning. Back there at the Haven,
Yeah.
that was a man seeing his daughter that he left 40 years ago. That's a man learning to
Oh,
love
fuck.
again.
That's why Matthew recognized her. Oh, okay. That explains some things.
The ghost cats are attacking stuff in the closet now. Just ignore. I'm sorry. Sometimes I see things that aren't there. Yeah, he hasn't he hasn't seen her in a long, long, long time, and I don't think that he's learned to trust himself yet. I'm learning to drive. Swerve.
Sorry, should I have let you drive? You seemed like you were a little nervous, and I honestly could use the space, so
No,
I don't mean to like put you against Matthew or anything, and like I don't care if you tell him anything that I asked.
I could keep a secret. If you don't want me to say anything, I won't.
Maybe not just yet. He's got plenty of secrets he keeps to himself. I still don't know what the hell he was doing the whole 6 months.
We don't know either.
Really?
Yeah,
What the fuck was he doing then?
I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you that. I'm gonna tell you.
Let me spill the tea, girl. Let me tell you.
I didn't ask Matthew if I should not. I guess.
It's a girl code. Tell her. Tell her.
Well, I had a premonition.
Okay. Like what is that? Is that like a Oh shit, you mean like an actual vision?
Yeah.
So Raven.
Shit, is that like a can you all do that or
No,
okay, you're just special?
no, but I could do it. I don't think I'm special in any way.
Anyway, you said you had a vision?
Yeah, I saw Matthew. Well, I didn't know it was Matthew until I got out of the vision. But maybe, now thinking about it, maybe it just wasn't. Anyway, I'll just tell you about it. I saw a Matthew, but it was Matthew in a church, and he was bleeding, like there was blood pooling in his hands, and then it was pooling on the ground of the church, and there was a bunch of people just standing around him, but I could only see them in the pool. And then the blood caught on fire. And I don't know what that means. Sometimes they're really, really abstract.
You sure you haven't like if somebody does acid and you take a sip, does that like transfer or I'm sorry, that's rude. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I suppose Matthew's probably had some sort of religious upbringing, but like he never really talks about it. He's not exactly like a churchgoer himself, though he has mentioned a Father Green once or twice before.
Yeah, but I don't think that's like I visited that guy a few days ago, and he didn't really seem to know what I was talking about. And then I told Matthew about it. He didn't know what I was talking about either. So I have no idea what's going on. Now there's a guy talking to the cat.
Well, you said there was like this person was like crying into a pool and there were people like around the pool. Would that imply that like we're controlling the guy crying?
Mm-mm. I guess. Or observing. I don't really know. I'm there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I mean,
You mean other than people getting murdered?
yeah.
Considering I'm pretty sure like he didn't tell me everything, but I'm pretty sure the girl that I just sat next to in the living room was murdered 3 days ago.
Oh, she absolutely was.
Okay, cool. I wasn't entirely sure if I was like hallucinating because like I don't know what that guy hit me with, but
I tell yeah, he's anyway. Yeah, they resurrected her.
wait,
Yeah.
resurrected. Is that different than like making her a vampire or is that just what
Well,
y'all call it?
no, because I say resurrected because she was dead, like 100% dead for about like 48 hours.
Oh,
And
fuck. Is that I mean, I never really thought about it. Is that not normal?
I've never seen it done before, but JJ is all about experimentation. So,
Yeah, I could yeah, I could get that vibe. He seems very mad scientist to me.
and I'm not necessarily saying that it was a bad idea because we did gain a lot of information, but I don't know. I, for one, wasn't asked before I was turned into a vampire, but I was dying in a field at Woodstock. So I don't
Is
know.
that like common? Like Matthews mentioned um that he was embraced after he was almost killed too.
I think it is. I think it's more common than you would think.
Honestly, I've kind of wondered sometimes why when that happened to me, he just fed me instead of like making me like him.
Hmm. A lot of people regret what we are. Well,
Guess I
maybe
never
it,
really seemed to, I don't know.
maybe he didn't want to rob you of a choice.
I suppose that's true. I didn't really have any say in the matter one way or the other. If
I,
he hadn't done it, I would have died.
yeah, I think the majority of us don't really wouldn't ask for it. I think JJ, it happened to JJ literally on accident. Um,
How do you accidentally get bitten by a vampire?
he didn't get bitten. It was like a blood transfusion.
Oh shit, he's actual mad scientist then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. Honestly, that clarifies a lot of things.
Mm, yeah. I was murdered. I think that Betty was murdered. I may be wrong about that. Um,
Is it easier just to say who in the group hasn't been murdered?
I JJ. I'm not too sure about Leon. I'd have to ask.
Well, at least I understand things a little bit more now.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I am glad that I could have helped in any way. I think you're really nice, Siobhan.
Yeah, I almost feel in some way like I might have made things worse. Like
No.
I know there's gotta be more to it than just like Harvey Davies, the cop that is the reason, part of the reason that Matthew and I came here. Like, I'm pretty sure that he's involved in this stuff, and I don't know exactly why. I don't think he's like a serial killer. Like, he is a horrible human being, but I
Yeah.
don't think he's like that level of crazy. He's a different flavor of crazy. Um, but like
He is adamant.
him, well, that's the thing. Of
Insatiable.
I assumed at first that like, okay, he probably followed me here. But like drawing in Lily through like files on an old case, it just seems like a weird like as much as I like he's a shit human being, he might actually know some about the case. And like
Yeah.
I'm wondering if maybe there's more like JJ implied that this guy had been doing this for like a good long while. Woo, you okay, kiddo? That's okay. I was
You.
sitting on the arm of the chair and the chair just like from underneath of both of us.
Oh.
We're fine. Um, it's fine. Um, so like I wonder if maybe like this guy or person has been doing this for like a good long while. And um yeah, I'm not entirely sure. And question, who is driving in the front of this procession? Is it Matthew in the lead or do you think Siobhan?
I was gonna say I was following them.
Oh,
Okay.
so Poppy's driving.
Um, or I thought Siobhan had offered to drive.
Oh.
Probably
Siobhan.
did, but I think Poppy just got in the driver's seat and Shaban was like, oh.
Either way.
So as you're driving along, Poppy, you sort of see something move past your window
Oh.
and glance over, and you see a bird flying alongside the car.
A raven?
It's big as shit, black feathers, kind of
Hey,
looks like it.
hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
Uh-huh.
Do you see that?
See what? Like,
Okay, you would know what I was talking about.
oh, is this one of those things? Should you like pull over? Can you drive when you're seeing that stuff, or?
Oh, well, I kind of thought you were driving. You could drive.
If
It's
if I was assuming Siobhan was driving as well.
If you're driving the car and I'm driving the car, then who's flying the
She can
plane?
drive. She can drive. She can drive. She's driving. She's driving.
Sorry. Hilariously,
John ended up getting
Leilani,
you a driver's ed car, so you're both driving.
we were talking about who's driving, and Leilani smacked the keyboard and said, "Where are we going?" So
Oh,
apparently she's driving.
okay.
You both turn and look and see a 2-3-year-old. Beep beep.
Yeah, I look at the bird.
You see this bird sort of flying along the road. As you know that your Siobhan starts slowing down as she says, "This is the street." And she's looking out the window, perhaps trying to find the house. And she says, "It's supposed to be on the right side here." Um, and as she slows down, Poppy, the bird lands and starts sort of like curiously looking around. And you look up and see the very end of what looks like the back of like as a person, but like a child walking into this house.
Oh no.
And sort of following behind is this raven that is picking up little bits of food that this bird or that this boy had left. And parked outside the house is another car that is very, very nice. And leaning against the car is, yes, I hear you, kiddo. Sorry, Leilani is helping. I do love this song, Leilani. Thank you. And leaning against the car is a woman wearing a suit. She's got sort of darker skin, this cloud of poofy hair, and is smoking a cigar. And you see that bird walks up and lands on her shoulder. And she does not react. Like, it's as if she doesn't see it there at all. And we're going to end it there.
Before you do, just for fun,
Oh,
Matthew
no.
is driving behind them, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has discovered that the car he has stolen has XM radio, and he turns it on, and it's on the Disney station. So Matthew is following behind them, and he is singing along, and he's like, I can see what's happening, and they don't have a clue. They'll fall in love, and what the fuck is that? As he sees what's happening up ahead.
Yeah.
Matthew liking Disney songs is my favorite fact about him.
Who doesn't like?
And the last little bit. Poppy,
Yeah,
you recognize this person.
I know I do.
Matthew, you
What?
recognize this person.
Oh, fuck me.
Poppy, this is Lenore.
Yeah.
Matthew, that's Margot.
Fuck my life!
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God! It was Margot.
So I think we'll end it there.
Damn, she said I was on a wild goose chase.
What a bitch. Can we
Uh,
kill her next? Bam, bam. Right in the forehead. Let's go.
and we will pick up there next time. In the meantime, I hope you all had a bloody good time.